Okay, so this was the week that was to be Paul Ryan, right? I mean, they rolled him out in a really weird way. It was supposed to be, if you downloaded that Mitt Romney app to your iPhone, you were going to be the first one to know, and then it leaked Friday night. I knew it at like 12:10 and posted it on Facebook. And then they rolled him out Saturday morning, and they come running off some aircraft carrier that's been decommissioned a long time ago. I guess because it was the USS Wisconsin. But neither one of them have military service, so I'm not sure where that came from. And then Mitt Romney introduces him as the next president of the United States, which is, I mean, I know it's just a verbal gaffe, and I know that shit happens, but come on, dude, this is your rollout. Anyway, and I kind of agree with Bill Maher in that there is not much daylight in between Sarah Palin and Paul Ryan as far as what they think. It's just that, we tend to judge women more harshly, but he thinks the same thing, so I'm not sure what the difference is. So they rolled him out, and then right away sent Mitt Romney to Florida to go, don't worry, it's okay, and sent Ryan to Iowa, and he got heckled the whole time, and it was the same place that Mitt Romney got heckled. Why would they send him to the same damn place? Anyway, but then, it was just a series of yes it is, no it isn't all week long, because they started off saying that, well, Mitt Romney's plan is completely different than Paul Ryan's plan. That was Sunday. Monday, it was, no, they're very similar. They're very similar. And then it was, they're not at all the same. And then it was, they're exactly the same. So it has been from Sunday to now, it has changed, whether it's the same as Paul Ryan's or it's completely different than Paul Ryan's, every single day. Now, what is that? I mean, get your shit together. Anyway, what else? Oh, this whole tax return thing. The whole tax return thing. I'm just done with it. Mitt Romney needs to release his taxes. The Obama campaign said, look, we know how it is because the birthers have asked for everything under the sun and they just keep asking for more. So that's crazy. So we will address your concern of us, if you release some more, and we'll say, no, that's not enough. We will address that. We will say, if you release 3 more years, because you've got, a year and a summary, or I guess it's complete now, so 2 years. If you'll release 3 years, just the 5 years that knew you were going to be running for president, if you'll release those, we'll not ask for any more in print, we'll not accuse you of anything, nothing. Romney's like, no. We should just trust him, because he said that, he's never paid lower than 13%, and he can't prove it, but we should just trust him. The problem with that is that when he was running for governor, it was after he had done the Olympics out in Utah. And a group sued to get him off the ballot in Massachusetts because they said, no, he's not a Massachusetts resident because you have to be a resident of Massachusetts for 7 years. Anyway, he says, no, I filed my taxes every year in Massachusetts, so that makes me a resident. And they said, well, let's see your taxes. And he said, no. And they even addressed the concerns. They said, listen, you can redact all the financial information. You can redact every bit of the number work and everything like that. Just let us see where you lived. And he said, no, but trust me, I filed in Massachusetts. And so they sued him. And as it turned out, he didn't file like he filed in Utah because it's more favorable, because everything this guy has ever done is tax evasion. Anyway, so he was lying, but he told us the whole time that we should trust him. No. Nice try though, but we really need to see some of the tax returns. We really do, because it's not necessarily that we give a shit how much money he makes. Is that if he is an extremely wealthy person, chances are he has availed himself of many, many, many tax breaks that are given to very wealthy people. And that's not terribly palatable, and you should be made to explain yourself, especially when Paul Ryan's whole explanation for balancing the budget is to broaden the tax base, which is code for we're coming after the little people's money. So it probably wouldn't look very good to see how much Romney gets away with not paying. So that's what it is. But he still needs to release them because it just looks bad. So that was the week that was with Paul Ryan and Mitt Romney. They're continuing on with this whole Medicare thing of the cuts, or it's not a cut, or it's just ridiculous. And I love it. And I think it's great. And I hope everybody stay tuned. Bye-bye.